Welcome back to Big Brave Business. How are you guys doing today?
Woohoo! So excited!
Doing good.
We're here to introduce you to another friend of ours, and we are so excited. Tell us about you.
I'm Emelie Sanders. I wasn't prepared for this elevator pitch, but I do web design and email marketing for pottery studios. Dun, dun, dun.
And spoiler alert, she's really good at it. So.
Well,
Are you ready for your rapid fire questions?
yes, hit me. We have to go so fast, I was told.
I told her, I was like, it's rapid fire. And I was like, but Sarah will tell you it's not, but I'm going to tell you that it is. So
No, just short answer. No Jeopardy music or anything. Let's start with an easy one. What's your favorite color and how does it make you feel since you work in art? What's top color?
Oh man, I have the wrong answer for that because my favorite color is black. But it's the most colorful of all the colors. If you mix all the colors together, you're gonna get black.
How does it make you feel?
Easy to get dressed and match things.
Such a practical answer. I love it. What were you like as a kid?
Like I had my desk dragged out of the classroom into the hallway, like didn't stop talking.
Rebel with a cause.
Maybe rebel without a cause, just wanted to talk.
Okay.
Relatable. I'm still like that.
Student too.
So how many hours do you work in a week?
I should know the answer to that, but I don't because I work because I currently have I have like a main client that's outside of like my niche that I'm working in right now. So I give her a chunk of my hours, but I'm going full time in just like 2 weeks. Off on my own. Dun, dun, dun. And so hopefully I won't be working as much then, but I probably clock about between like 50 and 60 a week.
That's awesome. You have found your people over here. That's about us.
Okay. And I'm just
yeah. What was one of your biggest fears in business that you had to overcome?
I actually, I'm not too sure because I started a business out of kind of necessity when I was, 19, because I just had my daughter by myself. And the job that I was going to return to, they said, no, you can't have that role back. So I had to start something myself. I don't really feel like I had much of an option. So there wasn't really like I'm scared. It was just do it or, have a different job and pay for childcare and nothing else. So I'm not really sure what sort of fear I've had to overcome. It just feels like at this point, almost all that I've ever known.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just always scared and I don't know it.
Always in fight or flight. Sarah can empathize with that a bit. That's how she started her business.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all in. Failure's not an option.
Nope.
Just it has to work.
No.
So
People are like, you need to save for 3 years, 3 times your expenses every month. Then you can quit your job. I'm like, okay.
I should probably
nice.
be ashamed to say I have never been in that situation.
Me neither. But we're still alive and well, and here we are today.
Hanging in there. So, what are 3 things you're really good at?
Just in general?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is hard.
Surprisingly hard.
It is hard. If it makes you feel any better, one of mine was I'm good at dressing myself.
Multiple people have come on and said that, actually. I did not say that. I don't think I'm good at that. I mean, I'm good at like putting clothes on my body, but that's a pretty low bar. So one of mine was talking.
Talking?
Yes.
Wait, I should have said that.
You still can.
Oh, man. Well, one of mine was actually I am really great at burping on demand. Like I can burp all sorts of things. And I've passed that on to my children. I think it's genetic. So that's one.
Okay.
2, I'm really great at seeing big picture and vision. So I can see that big picture, but then also breaking it down. I find that a lot of people I work with, they're either really good at like dreaming and clarifying what that looks like or, the little step by step. So that's something that I'm good at. And then lastly, I'm really good at compartmentalizing. It's really great for trauma.
I didn't know where you were going with that, but I love that. Really good for trauma. Let's see. What is your usual bedtime?
I usually go to bed around 11 and I feel like death by that point. I'm a morning person, but nighttime is like when I have the time to really like get some solo work done after kids go to bed, or stand in the shower scrolling reels for a couple hours. And I always hate myself for
it. What is one of your favorite accounts to follow on Instagram or TikTok?
Surprisingly, a podcast account, the Basement Yard. They
What kind
do
of account
like
is it?
they do like little clips from their podcast, and I listen. I don't know why I like them so like their account so much because I listen to every single podcast, but just like rehearing the little clips, it's my favorite.
They do have
comedy.
pretty funny clips.
They are they're just hilarious. The whole hour they talk, I love them.
What do they talk about? I need a new podcast.
Anything, mostly inappropriate things.
Okay.
It's two men with a microphone. What do you expect?
Okay. What is one of your biggest pet peeves?
My biggest? I have so many. Okay, I hate when people don't dry out the sink. That's a really big one.
Dry out the sink.
Like when you wash dishes and like the sink's empty, you gotta like dry it.
With like a paper towel?
Sure. That drives me nuts.
I have never heard of this before a day in my life. Have you, Sarah?
No, I'm particularly fascinated because I live in the desert, so nothing stays wet. I mean, it's dry like in 90 seconds. So I mean, by the time you tore off a paper towel, it would be dry.
You turn around, you're like, what's this dry?
So you're constantly wiping out the sink.
So like the sink gets dishes, I wash the dishes, put them in the dishwasher. Also, people who don't wash the dishwasher does not have little trolls coming out with toothbrushes scrubbing your dishes. You gotta wash them
with
then
you on
put
this
them
one.
in the dishwasher.
I don't know who you people are. I do not do that. I do not.
I was trained
don't eat at Amanda's house.
To do that.
Is it dirty? Does it make it dirtier? I mean, I have concerns.
No, like
for sure,
dirty?
yes, it does, because that food has to go somewhere. But also, there's gonna still be remnants on the dishes.
A dishwasher is more like the sanitizing stuff.
Yes,
nothing makes me angrier than when you've run a dishwasher and the dishes are still dirty.
Well, mine does angrier, a really good job. There's nothing on the dish.
Even a step further than that is when my kids unload the dishwasher, so they put the dirty dishes away, and then I go get what should be out of the pantry. Nothing makes me angrier than that.
That's
can't come eat
horrible. Pull something out of the cupboard, wash it.
My dishes are clean.
I have no doubt. I would be shocked if your dishes. Listen, mine might not be, but if they're not, it's because a kid put them away.
There it is.
Okay, so what is one habit that keeps you productive?
I'm a huge planner. So like every day, well, I mean, I have an annual, quarterly, and a monthly planning date, but also weekly.
You said that like
so on Sundays I like brain dump all my tasks and I organize them into days, and every day I give myself 3 big rocks, and it's kind of like these are the 3 things that gotta get done today for this to be a win of a day. So that helps because sometimes it feels like there's a lot going on, and so just be able to be like check and then be done feels really good.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your go-to road trip snack?
Oh, man. So I usually have 3 drinks, that's for sure. I got to have a water, a coffee, like a Celsius, so one's hydration, one's caffeination, one's for funsies. And then snack-wise, it depends, because it's like you got your sweet snacks and then you got your savory. So, like, I don't know why, but but even my savory ones aren't that savory now that I think about it.
Why do I feel like you'd be a beef jerky gal?
because I have beef jerky like right here.
Look at there.
Boo!
I did it.
Beef jerkies would be one, and then I kind of like change it up. I went to the gas station the other day and I found a Star Crunch. I haven't had a Star Crunch in like 5 years.
The cookies
Yes.
with the Rice Krispies?
Yes.
Is this a Southern thing, Sarah?
I've
looks
never heard of
confused.
it.
Oh my god.
It's
We'll have to
it's a
send you
Little
one.
Debbie product, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called, Little Debbie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know it.
Star Crunch.
It's
Not
the best
familiar.
one. I'm like salivating.
Okay. How far away do you live now from where you grew up?
So, as like, my dad was in the army, so we traveled a lot. But where I am now is like the longest I'd ever been for even my childhood. So, like, we finally put roots down here, and still here. But I will be leaving. Not too far
Immediately.
though. No, I'm not leaving Texas. That's like my rule.
Like you have impending plans to move, or it's just like on your list?
No, later on this year, just moving to a different city here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So who lives in your household?
Myself, and then my daughter who is almost 7, my son who's almost 4, and then my freshly 2-year-old. I've got and I've got a bonus kid. He's 12, but he doesn't mostly live with me, so here sometimes. And a dog.
Cute. You have a great
When-
dog.
He's so cute.
When something amazing happens, who's your first phone call?
Oh, 500% my mom.
I love it. What is one of your 5-year goals or visions for yourself, your life, or your business?
Oh, buddy. That's a hard one. Well, I guess a bit like business. Like, I just go around saying I want to dominate the ceramic space with the marketing services that I have because nobody's doing it. So it's like, this is going to be my realm. I will dominate. And then as far as like family wise, getting married, because I'm not single, but I'm unmarried. Getting married and having a baby. Want another baby.
I love that for you. Okay. What is your ideal birthday present?
Oh man, I don't want to make any meals for myself the entire day, but I want to remain fed. Well.
Yes. Well fed, please.
Yes. And don't ask
I
me
love
for
that.
anything. Leave me alone. Let's feed me and leave me alone.
What is one of your most unpopular opinions? You can get in trouble on this one.
Oh, so growing up, one thing that my mom always told me was being on your period is no excuse for being a bitch. And like, I understand that there are different parts of your cycle and our hormones do fluctuate. I track mine. I'm like huge on that. But like, yeah, don't use it as an excuse to be a garbage person.
Okay.
That's something I feel very strongly.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I have to agree. Although I'm also inclined to be like, you get a pass. Okay,
No one gets
so
a pass. Just stop talking. Go to your room or something.
not to be a garbage person, but you get a pass if you're emotionally unstable. That's
Yes.
what I'll say.
And you can go be emotionally unstable in your bedroom.
Alone.
Okay, what is something on your bucket list you've never done?
Bungee jump. That one's on there still. I was able to tick skydiving off a couple of years ago, but I haven't bungee jumped yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is one of our favorite questions. If you could donate $100,000 to any cause or charitable organization, where would you donate it?
Ooh, okay, because this kind of goes back to me having my daughter when I was 19, just me. There are a lot of pregnancy care organization places, and a lot of them put a lot of effort into trying to take care of mamas after they have their babies, give them resources and like actual like things that they need. And I would love to give my money there because I know there are a lot of mamas out there who it's like they're doing their darnest, but they just found themselves in a situation that they need some stuff. So
And babies are expensive.
yeah,
Super expensive.
they're just
I love that. I feel like that's a really good cause to leave off on. So you did it!
Yay! Some questionable answers in there, but I made it to the end.
No, you did great. You did great.
Well, thanks so much for joining us. And to those who might be watching, please make sure to like the video and support us and support our friend Emelie. And also subscribe and make sure you click the little bell so that you get notifications when we have new videos. They come out every single Wednesday. And make sure you check out our podcast. We are at Big Brave Business on Instagram, Big Brave Business here on YouTube, Big Brave Business on anywhere you can find a podcast app, and our podcast episodes come out every Tuesday. How's that?
Sounds awesome. Great job. If you want to connect with Emelie, we'll put all of her information in the show notes. Are they called show notes on YouTube?
I don't know. The description. The description below the video.
Have a great day.